Okay, so if you guys chose this woman for your person or the one you closest identify to, this is the reading for this one here. Now, this energy that's coming through for this feminine energy is the Nine of Swords energy. This woman has a lot of mental conflict, all right? This person is probably very in their heads, very almost obsessive, all right, about a person or a situation. And Spirit wants you to understand that it's important for you to turn it over to them. You know, once you've done everything you could possibly do on the physical realm, you have to give it to Spirit so Spirit has room to work. All right? Because that's how you're going to gain clarity and you're going to find a way to solve a problem. You know, there's times where I'm just like, fuck, how am I going to do this? Whether it's a financial hardship or it's just something that I think is impossible, like I can't find a way around it. I give it a few days and they come. The messages come and it's like, oh, okay, I can do it this way. This is how I'm going to get this done. So be open to what Spirit has, okay? Just be receptive to it. Cancer energy is coming out here for this feminine energy. So when you're in your head, you have to understand that the more you focus on bad, the more you do that, the more you're creating the toxic negative cycles, okay? Try to release it. Just, it happened, it's done. You know, you can't control what's going to happen in the future. You're just like, okay, this is my intention, this is what I would like to happen, and let it free. Don't have the attachment to it or the expectation, because that's when we start fucking things up, because it's like we really, really, really want it, and because we really, really want it, we're pushing it away. It's not coming faster, it's we're pushing it away, we're causing resistance. So you have to let that go. Okay, they want you to really be who you are. All right, so get out of your head and be authentically you. All right, I don't know who this is for, but they really, really need you to understand that you're free to make any choices that you want. And just because somebody doesn't like it or somebody wants you to be another way, you don't have to give in to that. You don't have to do that, because that's somebody's forcing their will upon you, and that's not your will. Excuse me. And some of you actually, you do something, okay? Maybe you volunteer or you help with community service. Like, you do things that help the environment. And if you're not doing it, then these are things that you should look into and try to help and give. So they're saying that whatever it is that you've been through, because this obsessive situation has to be something from before, something that you've been through, something that you've done, or you feel like, oh, I fucked up, or I did this wrong. Whatever it is, learn from it, okay? See what you gained from it, because everything isn't bad. It's a learning experience, and if you approach it as a learning experience, then you're like, okay, well, this situation taught me this situation taught me that, and you take it as that, then it's a little bit easier to accept the fucked up things in life, and it brings you more clarity. Okay? Excuse me. But like I said, there is no right or wrong. That's only a matter of perception. It's my perception of right and wrong, your perception of right and wrong. It doesn't really exist. All right? There is no right and wrong. So just try to be fully aware in what Spirit has brought into your life for you to learn. Again, Cancer is coming out again, so there's a lot of heavy Cancer energy here. And if you're worried about your family or something happening or anyone being harmed, they're saying that you're safe, okay? You have divine protection. Nothing's going to happen to you. Now, this situation, like I said, whatever this was in order to help you with your personal growth. It was to help you learn and mature and see through the bullshit, okay? And it's not always easy. The lessons we go through aren't always going to be easy. There are going to be some difficult lessons that are going to break us, you know, but it's our job to get back up. It's our job to look at it and say, you know what? This is what this person taught me, and thank you. I appreciate you teaching me that, because now I'm fully awakened. I'm fully aware as to what I'm getting into in the next time. All right? And for some of you, there is a new partnership that's coming in or is going to be formed that's going to provide a lot of abundance for you. And abundance can be, you know, health, happiness, finances, the actual relationship, family, things like that. Whatever you feel is abundant, that's what's going to be created here. Okay, because they're saying some of you your soul families are coming into you, or you're a type of person that just kind of brings people together. If you guys, you're probably the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the glue. You're the glue that keeps the family together. Okay, let me see. So yeah, Spirit's with you and they're helping you. Whatever you're going through right now, they're with you. Even if you feel like it's insurmountable, you're never going to get out of this. This is like the hardest shit you've ever experienced. You're going to get through this, okay? Hi, Eknel. Now, this could be you're either dealing with someone that's distant from you, okay? And it's like almost as if it's a one-sided situation because there's no action being taken, whether it's on your part or the other person's part. There's no action being taken, all right? And if you're not at a distance and someone is just very distant and they're not communicating because they're dealing with their own things. But this situation here, they're showing me that there's someone that is very codependent. It's either addictions or you're codependent on another person or a relationship. Okay, and it's important to not be so codependent on other things, because that's when we end up in situations that we don't want to be in, because it's like, oh, well, financially I'm dependent on this person, so I can't really move how I want to move. Or emotionally I'm dependent on this person. Whatever it is that this person provides for you, you have to find a way to give it to yourself, okay? Because it's good to be interdependent, but codependent makes it a little bit more sticky and a little bit toxic. All right, and for some of you, this situation has something to do with a marriage, or you are married, whatever it is, but there's some form of either commitment that's coming in. Okay, and it's important for you to make the gestures. It's important for you to discuss your feelings and speak truth, because if you're not speaking truth, things aren't going to clear up. So they want you to be clear and decisive on what it is that you have going on, and focus on what it is you truly, truly want. Not on the back and forths, not on, well, maybe this, maybe that. It's really like sit with yourself and say, this is what I want out of this. Okay, because the more the more focused you are on this, the Spirit's going to bring this into you. Okay, the universe is going to give you what it is that you want because you're focused on it. Hey Jay, how are you? Oh, no, that's great. After I finish the next feminine reading, I'm gonna pull other cards. So that's about another 30 minutes. Yeah, and some of you might be dancers, or you just love dancing, and there's so much energy that you get through dance. Sometimes people even go into trances and communicate with the other side through dance. So whatever it is for you, it's important to move your body, because that helps with the flow of energy, okay? Now, this feminine energy here, where is she at? If you're dealing with someone with this energy and you are asking who this is a soulmate energy, okay? So this energy here, she's a soulmate for you. And let me see if there's any other cards that I could pull for this. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Akmal. That's very sweet. Alright, what else do we need? Okay, so this energy here is there's going to be some sort of tower moment, some sort of breakthrough, something that is like, oh shit, they're just going to realize something. And it's going to happen when Spirit wants it to. It's not going to happen in your time frame or in their time frame, okay? It's when Spirit says it's ready, because whatever this is, either you're going to give an apology or you're going to be receiving an apology, but it's going to come when Spirit says it's time, okay? Whoa, 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 whoa. So whatever it is your beliefs were, in regards to union or just personal beliefs, whatever programming you had, okay, you have to see what's real to you and what's not. And the beliefs that you had in regards to lack or whatever it was that you came from has caused a lot of suffering with you. Okay, you have to disconnect. You have to understand that lack is only in your head. There is enough abundance for everyone in the world. It's not just for certain people. It's because people get programmed into believing like, this is it, this is life, I'm never going to get out of this, this is the most I'm ever going to have, you know. So you're a little bit more scarce in your spending, you're a little bit more hesitant when you got to do something or make big purchases. There's enough. Okay, you have to change those beliefs. Anything else? Yeah, because that's just your projection, what you're projecting onto other people. And oddly enough, we all have our own projections, our own beliefs that we, you know, sometimes just shove onto other people. But understand, when you talk into other people, they can only meet you where they have met themselves. Okay, so if you're the most understanding and you can see things from every other perspective, somebody else may only see things from their perspective, you know. And there's a lot of people that are in this victim mentality that, oh, you did this, and oh, you're attacking me and you're hurting me and you're doing all of this because you're speaking truth. That's not what that is. It's truth. It's not my fault that your truth is shitty. It's your fault. I have no control over that, you know. But understand, like, when you have those types of projections, it's because you're insecure about your choices. You're insecure about the life you chose and what you chose to do with yourself. So those things that need to be healed, okay? Because you're just pushing this out to other people because you haven't made peace with your life and your past. So yeah, it's important for you to work on those things because that's what's going to help you with a new beginning. And if you're trying to go into a new beginning and you haven't healed this, all you're going to do is sabotage it, because they're still showing me someone who is in a victim mode or victim mentality. They're showing me someone that's holding themselves back and not making any progress forward because they keep on projecting this victim mentality onto other people as if they did something to them, when all they did was speak the truth. No, nothing else. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, for this feminine energy, there is some type of offer that might be coming in, but it's not going to come in probably until like the end of the year. Let's see. So yeah, whatever this is, if there's an offer that's coming in, there's someone that is like, they have them on the highest high, the lowest low. They just go up and down and back and forth with their feelings. And if they're either pursuing something or someone's pursuing them, but there's a lot of anxiety in this, there's a lot of mental conflict, and it seems like they might be dealing with a karmic partner right now. So if this person is you, or you're dealing with someone like this, someone's dealing with a karmic partner. Anything else? Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's important to give that up. Whatever that relationship is, it's important to surrender, and they want this person to give into a twin flame situation. This is getting crazy. Okay, so someone's twin flame is watching them. Okay, so whatever this is, there's a twin flame that's just watching this person here. What's this? Yeah, so there's something happening here with this individual and their finances and the 3D world and their family, whatever it is that they have going on. Okay, and their twin flame seems to just be watching the situation happen. Okay, this karmic partner that you are dealing with, or we're dealing with, they're, again, karmics are for lessons. They're for things to learn that help you ascend in your life. All right, anything else? Okay, so this here is, yeah, someone is abandoning they might be leaving their job, they might be leaving their family, they might be leaving their whole life to go towards a new beginning. Okay, and it could be the twin that's watching. Okay, but it's important to release whatever it is that you've been settling for. Spirit wants you to let it go so that you can move forward. Okay, so that's the end of feminine number 2. If this was your reading, thank you so much for watching. I hope you gained some form of clarity from this. And if you chose feminine number 3, I'm going to do that reading next. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later.